This week on our game preview, we're going to look at Johns Hopkins versus Maryland. It's going to feature Luke Ierlan, who's been a previous first-team All-American, going up against Logan Callahan and Tyler Dunn for the Blue Jays. It's a big showdown and a huge rivalry. Ierlan and Callahan have great clamps and rotations. Ierlan does a good job blocking counters and getting to defensive exits where Tyler Dunn mixes up his moves and throws in a lot of counters. Going to be a great battle. For Maryland, we're going to take a look back at when they played Penn State a couple weeks ago. Luke was down early to start the game, but did a great job fighting back and winning the vast majority to mount this Maryland comeback versus Penn State. On this first clip, we're going to take a look at Luke does a good job clamping, dropping his weight over. He pushes through the pressure and then gets to a defensive exit. Luke is very good at using that left hand and keeping it low, not only to win the rotations, but also to come through and make the exits way easier on himself. During this face-off, Luke's going to drop his body over the ball, keep his shoulders nice and high with his hips locked. He's going to block that counter and win it going defensively. This one, Luke wins the clamp cleanly. His opponent tries to go for a counter, so he pulls out to that left shoulder. Does a great job locating where the other wing is, runs through the ground ball using his wing guy as a screen to get the easy win. On this face-off, Luke showcases his ability to pop it to an open wing. His opponent does a good job countering, but he gathers himself and flips it to the open wing. This is a go-to for Luke. If you leave a wing open, he's able to get it to him very easily. Just for Hopkins, we're going to take a look at Tyler Dunn. He's very versatile, has a great sweep. This one, he sweeps it out the front. He's very quick and good off the ground. Wins this one going forward. Here, Tyler's going to win the clamp. Notice his opponent's pressure and drag through it out to that left shoulder, winning it with ease, right? He soaks that first initial counter and his opponent throwing his body at him, drags to space, makes for a clean exit. During this face-off, Tyler identifies an open wing. He goes right between the legs quickly as his opponent looks to counter with a different matchup. He doesn't get it quite far enough, but he's so quick and good off the ground. He wins it running back, turns upfield, and they get the offensive possession. Beginning of the fourth, Logan wins the clamp, defensive rotates and gets to this backdoor exit. This is his favorite exit and he utilizes it almost every time. He wins it clean. You don't need to get out the front, just take the possession. Late in the fourth here, Logan wins it, goes to that defensive rotation. His opponent gets his hands in between him, so he throws it deep so he can run into this ball. Does a good job running upfield, running over a couple of guys. He then gets it into the box where Hopkins can call a timeout late in this game.